Angus T Jones, I'd like to speak with you for a moment. Now, I know you're not going to be watching this and that you won't see it, but it would make me feel better to get a lot of this off of my chest. Now, I've been reading in the trades about you perhaps leaving Two and a Half Men or finishing out this year, whatever. There's been this controversy, and that you found God. And this is a wonderful thing. Faith, religion is fine if that's what you want to do. I understand all of this. But from the figures that I know, and so I believe I read this on Huffington Post, you get paid $350,000 an episode, so you've done 13 episodes a year, I'm assuming, and about 10 years. So that means you're probably worth about $45 million. At some point, one of these people that have introduced you to religion is going to ask for a lot of money. Be very, very careful here. I want to share with you something that happened to me when I was a little disc jockey. I was in broadcasting at an early age, and a youth pastor at my church. Now, I'm not at that church anymore. I'm a confirmed Episcopalian. But at my old church, this youth pastor came up to me, and he handed me a bunch of books. I guess I was 16, maybe. And he hands me these books, and he says, you're playing rock and roll is sending people to hell. And my self-editing switch wasn't on, and I said, well, at least in hell they'll have some decent music. Which, yeah, there was some laughter on the bus, and it was a little embarrassing, and so we were going on a field trip, a little youth field trip, and so I just went home. And so years later, I'm an adult. I've been in radio for years. And this guy was at a wedding that I was attending, and after the reception, he walks up to me and he said, I just want to apologize to you for saying what I said years ago. He said, you've had a great career and have a lot of positive effects on people's lives, and what a great... Thank you. That was a nice closure to all of that. But so you have to be very careful. Do I have friends that are atheist and agnostic? Of course. Do I think that's wrong? Of course not. They're free to believe what they want to believe. I used to have this conversation at church where I'd say, you keep telling me to have my own relationship with God, but when mine isn't the same with you, you get pissed off at me. So just step back, relax, take a few breaths, and just, everything is going to be okay. I had one of my best friends on YouTube was asking me a question, and he said, why do you go to church? I said, I don't believe in any of this. How can you believe in any of this? And I said, at its base level, faith is, when you go to church, it's nothing wrong with being with a bunch of people for an hour on Sunday who are encouraging you to be better than you are. You're a good person. Keep living a good life, and we'll see you soon. Wait a minute. I won't say, you're not watching this anyway. You probably won't let this. I guess this channel's over, isn't it? What? Okay, I'll just walk into the sunset. That probably would be the best thing to do right now. Old man talking to himself.